Hello everyone, and welcome to The Rise of the Golden Idol. This is a mystery investigation game that is the official sequel to The Case of the Golden Idol. Now, if you have not heard of The Case of the Golden Idol, I actually have a video of a full playthrough of the game in my channel if you want to go check that out first. I'm not sure if you need to understand the story from the first game to understand the plot of this sequel. The Case of the Golden Idol kind of wrapped things up pretty nicely, and this game takes place, I believe, 200 or 300 years after the events of the first game. Now, the game is kind of hard to explain just from the intro alone, so I can just jump in the game right now. But all you need to know is it's a mystery investigation game. It's probably one of my favorite mystery investigation games I've played in a long while. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. So you'll see from this level how it works out. Constriction, a murderous way out. So instead of going around, you're walking around investigating the scenes like that, everything is solved through words. So it's like a mystery investigation puzzle game. And they kind of made it, they kind of merged these genres together quite nicely. So in this game, you will solve scenarios involving murder and other strange events. You will do this by dragging words into the correct slots within sentences. So here's an example puzzle. Police need to gather this to prove that the death had been a this. And you'll see, I'll just go ahead and just put random words here. To gather bridge, to prove that the death had been a car. Now you can see up here, like how close you are to filling out the correct words. So you're not completely in the dark when you put everything together. It will tell you if you're completely incorrect or not, which I thought. Now there's like 2 or fewer correct, and then there's like completely incorrect, which would be 3 or more words that are wrong. But let's go ahead and do the correct one. Police need to gather evidence to prove it had been a murder. So it'll say everything is correct. And this is what it looks like. You can kind of tell what's happening in this particular event. Not exactly faring well for the man on the ground. And every scenario is sort of animated like this. Probably not as lively as what you see here. But you'll see like a lot of crazy things will happen in different scenarios. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. So every time there's these little spots that you can click on, they sort of show up pretty vividly with these icons here. A rubber baton. So every time you look at a spot, which are these things, it may or may not have a word that you can just pick up. And you can track how many spots you've gone through and how many words you've collected down here. So you can see there's a limited number of words. You see the spots just increased as I clicked in. And this is another spot right here. You got a closer look at what's happening to this dude. Oh boy. He is not happy. Okay, so that counts as a spot here. And we got all these words now of patience list. June 1977. We got, we'll come back to this later. We got a pack of Sweet Pine cigarettes. Sweet Pines. Now, you'll know right away, you'll know eventually that you don't need every single word to solve this scenario here. But collecting as many words as you can, collecting all the words, will definitely help you at least know what options you have for filling out the events. So here's the guy's name, Mord Brachia, or Mord Braca, sorry. Prom, Nepal, prom. See what they say here. Chewed cloth strap. Now you not only have to find the words in the scenario, but you also need to start understanding just from how it looks and what you observe in the items here, what exactly is happening. Now this is a very good piece of evidence here. a chewed cloth strap. Remember, take note of that. And then here is the last of the words. Redwood on a what looks like a straight jacket. It even says it right there. So now that we have all what we needed, we can click on the following elements in the bottom bar. So here are all the words. I'm glad that they neatly sort them out by what type of words they are. So like proper nouns or names will be up in red. We have objects or items in yellow. And then we have something like places and stuff like that in gray. And then we have other colors too. They'll eventually be blue, which indicates an action, a verb. So I like how they spread everything out. They kind of sorts everything out. I do like that it's a bit different from how the case of the Golden Idol goes. Usually it just shows like a little icon here, but now you can see like it went from a question mark to this little arrow here, indicating that you have already seen this. So that way you'll know exactly like what you missed, what spot you missed. So that's a good improvement, a good quality of life improvement from the last game. Or maybe I'm wrong. It's been a long time since I played the case of the Golden Idol. So now we got names here. We should already know this guy's name, which is... Oh, it's just telling you the tutorial here. I'm just going by everything that, you know, I know from the game itself. So this is Morg Braca. And now we don't know who this guy is. This guy likes to yell out profanities. I think that's profanity. But we do have the list here. So he could be any one of these names. Any one of them. Now, I do not think he's a murderer because it looks like he's in an asylum. He might be a war veteran. He might be Alexander Jensen. He could be a salon manager, Ivy Hayes. But I'm going to guess, since he's making all these weird words, he might be the professor. So what's the professor's name? Auriel Toussaint. Auriel Toussaint. There you go. So observation is key to understanding the scenario and filling out the correct words. And now we have the actual event here. So you have to... So events are usually like what exactly is happening in this current scenario. You need to figure it out. So we got the blank name, killed name with an object from a object in the name place. So we know it's an asylum, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill that out. We also know that it's Auriel Toussaint killed or is killing Morg Braca with what looks like a strap from a straitjacket. Remember, he chewed through his straitjacket, so he's using it as a weapon in the blank asylum. And we already know from here, it's called Redwood Asylum. Where's my words? There it is. So Redwood Asylum. And look, I missed the spot here. So we know that Auriel Toussaint is the professor. So we're just going to go ahead and drag it over here. There it is. Easy, right? This game is going to get a lot more complicated later on. There's actually going to be so many more words you'll have to keep track of. But the early game, it's usually really easy. You solve the scenario. Auriel Toussaint, a professor of ancient Lemurian history, chewed through his straitjacket strap and suddenly strangled nurse Morg Braca, or Braca, in cell 202. Man, oh my God, look at that stance. Yeah, he's a professor of pain. I'll tell you that much. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I did play the demo of Rise of the Golden Idol. I did play the demo of this game. It already covered this scenario and the next 3 or 4 scenarios after this. So I have I pretty much have almost the full idea of what the answers are in each of them, but I'm going to run through them again because, for one, I have a very bad memory, so I may not know exactly how to solve it, off the top of my head like I did before. But also for you guys, so you can go through the mystery with me. Lazarus Hirst was the leader of the Puritanical Order Party, which governed Albion from 1792 to 1795. Some claim he used a mystical golden idol to seize power. Nowadays, though, this is known to be a myth. So this is the events of the first game. So Lazarus Hirst was I guess you could say, the main antagonist of the case of the golden idol. So he used the artifact called the golden idol to create this order party and ruled, I guess, the town or country or city of Albion for 3 years. Now, I would tell you the full story, but I think it would be explained better if you just either play the game for yourself or just, watch my previous video. I'm going to keep going back to, hey, you can watch the previous playthrough. Watch it, please. Congratulations on finishing your first case. Welcome to Chapter 1, The Curse, in which a strange threat looms over New Wells. So yeah, this is all covered in the demo, but you can see that you have to go through one at a time. You can't just do them in any order. It'll all make sense once you do them in the right order. And you'll see there's going to be a lot more depth to this game as we play through it. Car's engine is still running. Okay. Oh my God, is he dead, Cyril? We got a name, Cyril. Dear Deborah, I'm saddened to hear that Brandon's exam results have been rather poor. It seems your son has taken after his father. I warned you about marrying into that family, Mommy. Family strife, not exactly the best situation for her. I don't know. Oh, what should we do? Discovered Bagman. Oh, it's the driver's license. So we know his last name is Bagman. In fact, we can go through names right here. So we know this is Deborah Bagman, and this is Sarah Bagman. We haven't found our third guy yet. I'm going to click these spots here. Now, like I said, not all words are going to be necessary to solve the scenario, but... Oh, there's our name. But you'll see that the more words you have, the better. Man's not breathing, slipped on, went for, fell from, collided with. So these are the actual verbs, and you can see they have question marks. So they're giving you options of how exactly this person got killed here, or how he died. Key. Yeah, we got a bunch of names here. John Robkin, Thomas Crow, Caleb Reynolds. A bunch of different names, but not this guy's name. Pack of Brigant Blue Blend cigarettes. A lighter. Sir, which of these speech titles do you prefer in the graduation ceremony at Imperial University? The shortcomings of Noack's algorithms. I don't want to criticize my own work in an inspirational speech. In the age of computers, math is the new frontier. Not great, but will do. So he's just having someone do his speech for him. That's nice. Noack. Oh, wait, where's it? Where do you see that? Oh, here it is. Noack's algorithms. I don't want to criticize my own work in an inspirational speech. So it's obviously this guy because he has the red pen. So his last name is Noack. Whoops. Let's not read that yet. We just need to know his first name, which we don't know yet. Yeah, there you go. Take a look at this. Stairs are covered with ice and snow. It looks like he slipped down too. Cigarettes. Look. Oh. My wife just sent the dog into my room, into my little game room. Hi, Charlotte. There. She gets, I guess she needs her space for a bit. I guess she needs her space for a bit. Isaac Bridge. Oh, West Bridge and Sir Isaac. No idea what that means. Arrange for a taxi to be here at 6 p.m. I have a meeting at 45C Stockyard Street. IN. So Nowak, I'm guessing. So this is the property of Isaac Nowak. That is correct. Very simple stuff. But now we have to understand what exactly happened. Now just remember, take a good look at the scene here. Can you solve for yourself what exactly happened? I'm going to go through each of the... I'm going to go from start to finish this time. So we have Cyril Bagman and Deborah Bagman discovered the body of Isaac Nowak, which was there because he blank the blank. Now you can look at different things here, but there's only one right answer. Now you could say, oh, he slipped on the stairs. Look what happens if I do that. That's not correct. And I could show you right away. If I do this. Yeah, 3 or more incorrect answers, you'll get that. So I just wanted to show you. All right. So he didn't slip on the stairs. Can you see? Can you see what happened? Because I know the answer. All right. Time's up. Look up here. The railing's kind of broken. And you see a little yellow tag here. And look at this guy. His collar. The what part of this sleeve? The cuff. The cuffs, is that right? It's ripped. So some things are not always what they seem. You really have to look very closely at exactly like what could possibly happen in this particular scenario, which for this one, he fell from the bridge. Academic impact. Solve the academic impact scenario. That's gonna be annoying noises. Unlocking those achievements. While driving home, Deborah and Cyril suddenly noticed the dead body of Sir Isaac Nowak, who had fallen from the bridge above, tearing his yellow shirt sleeve in the process. So there was a lot of things that could throw you off. You could say because he went for cigarettes, because he had the pack of cigarettes with him. But that wouldn't be correct, because I think on the packaging of the cigarettes he had, it didn't match any of the icons here of the possible cigarettes. So yeah, it's those little details that could throw you off. And that's one of the things that's great about this game. You really have to look at the bigger picture to solve the mystery. It's great. It's the exact same thing as the case of the Golden Idol too. I love it. Thank you for your cooperation. We are happy to oh, sorry, hold on a sec. Thank you for your cooperation. We're happy to cover Brandon's tuition fees, provided our arrangement lasts. From your side, we expect complete confidentiality about our motivation for funding Brandon. Any breach of this confidentiality will result in a swift termination of funding. Sincerely, Rare Talent Fund. Interesting. Oh, and here we have a little... So now we can see the full story. So all these scenarios are linked together into one story. So we'll uncover the rest of it as we go on. But let's see if I can solve whatever we have here. A few months later, the famous scientist was discovered by the... So we already have the names here. Isaac Nowak was discovered. A few days later, Blank offered to fund Blank's tuition So this is Brandon Bagman's tuition. In exchange for confidentiality about the fact that it might be Isaac Nowak. I'm not sure. But that's all we can fill out right now. So we need to find more of the words to fill everything out. So let's move on to the next one. So great. I'm glad that they made a new game of this. I feel that I don't think I've seen a mystery game, this unique, at least in my mind. And the case of the Golden Idol, they not only had the main mystery, but they also had DLC, expanding the story even further, help you understand more of like what happened prior, or what happened what happened prior to the main events of the first game. And it's going to be the same for this one as well. They are planning to have 5 different DLCs released later on. So, of course they're going to charge you for it because why not? Which has resulted in the death of foreman Joel Gregson, an upsetting accident indeed. This is Miranda Meadows from New Wells Regional TV. Back to you in the studio. So we got Joel Gregson, Miranda Meadows. I'm just going to go ahead and fill her out right now. There you go. Make a look at... I believe I found Joel. Sorry, my dog, made a noise. Okie dokie. Oh, wait. I need to look at this. The man's not breathing. I would assume so. Since he got crushed by a pipe. Foreman, fine. You and the boys can end your shift early today to watch the Peel game. But only if you finish dismantling the old sewage pipes in the construction pit first. These are the tasks for this coming Monday, July 14th. Warders should start digging out the old electric cables. Totsky must finally demolish that red garage building. Wow, I can read. It's been a long day at work, at my day job, so I am, I'm not working at full capacity, but this game is gonna wake me up pretty soon. Hey, Roy, come here quick. We've got another corpse. It's fresh, but there's something wrong with it. Inspector Ian Worth. Worth it. He's got a gun. So oh, there he is. Oh my God, look at this guy. So Luke Brown, an old military dog tag. There's easy work at the old docks. Ask the locals for Hunter Wolf. Benny Crystal. I don't think Benny Crystal's gonna make any sense right now. But let's go ahead and get his name. Luke Brown, right? Luke Brown. So you're saying that the vehicle has not been working since July 10th? Let me note this down, Mr. Jenkins. Okay. Let me go ahead and just get this guy. Look, my vehicle has been out of order since yesterday. I requested the repair team. You can check with the head office. All right, so we got a few words here. What was his name? Roy Sampson. I love the name. Sampson, such a strong name. And this guy's last name's Jenkins. Was there? No, there isn't. All right. Shit. And we missed the Peel game as well, Ted. It was all for nothing. And this guy's Ted. Yeah, shit happens, Monty. Shit happens. All right. Wow, my brain just decided to fizzle out right there and there. So Ted. You are Ted. You are... Where's Monty? Here he is. There you go. All right, so we do have most of their names, right? I think I'm missing Jenkins' first name. look at that. That's cool. Safety rules. When operating grade 2 heavy machinery, such as demolisher, excavator, or cutter, check the machine's status lights. Report to the service team if you see any errors. Okay. Best bill. Oh, I got all the words. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's figure out really quick what's this? Ah. Okay. So demolisher, obviously that, excavator, that, cutter, this. And oh, we need to figure out who was in what vehicle. Obviously, this guy was not in any of them. But we know that this guy has a picture right there. This one had a mug that said Bill. This guy's Monty. This guy's Ted. There we go. Simple. I guess it helps keep track of who did what. So let's go ahead and jump right out here. This also helps me with names, right? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is Bill. And then we got the last names of these two. It's on this guy's person. So Werder should start digging out the old electric cables. Trotsky is would demolish it. So Monty is demolisher. So it's, God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. So it's Monty Trotsky and Ted Werder. Good. So now that everything's straightened out, let's get the events filled out. So blank used the blank on the blank blank. This resulted in the death of blank blank. Following this, the body of blank blank was found unexpectedly. So the last, God damn it. So the last two, so that name there is obviously Luke Brown. And now we have to figure out how this happened. Resulted in the death of Joel, what's his name? Joel Gregson. You can also grab the words from here to help you with namings. Okay. So let's take a good look out here. What do you think happened based on what you see here? What would you see that could help us fill out these last words? These last 5. I'm going to give you a second. Take a look at how everything looks. Also pay attention to what went on in the story. All right. Okay, I'm going to give you, we'll trace back to what we know. We know that they were trying to take care of this pipe here, right? You got to finish dismantling the old sewage pipes in the construction pit first. We know that Werder worked on the digging, the excavator. We know that Trotsky worked on the demolisher. And Bill worked on the cutter. Now, obviously, the normal way for you to take out a pipe would be to cut it, right? Well, look how it looks. Look at the damage. That doesn't look like it was a cutter, right? You know why? Because we know that one of the machines was damaged, one of the vehicles. And who reported it? Bill did. Bill ran the cutter. And you could see on the little board here, one of these lights is red. None of the other ones are red. Everything looks all green, which means that the cutter was the one that broke down. So with the cutter out of commission, what other vehicles could take out that pipe and cause the accident? I'll give you another second. You ready? So looking at the damage right here, the pipe looked like it got busted in, like there was a huge dent. obviously an excavator wouldn't give that kind of damage. So it's obviously the demolisher on the sewage pipe. Who was on the demolisher? I think I hit my mic. Sorry about that. It was Trotsky. And I already forgot his first name. Monty Trotsky. And there you go. Even though I've already done this through the demo, just figuring it out in order like this, it feels so good. Foreman Joel needed to remove a sewage pipe, but the cutter vehicle was out of order. Not wanting to miss a peel game, he asked Monty to use his demolisher instead. This led to Joel being crushed by the pipe. Police arrived and during their investigation, found another fresh body inside the sewage pipe. Hey, Katie. I'm waiting for dinner to be ready. It's after hours. It's after work. I can play this game. Look at where he's standing. Hey, Monty, I need you to use the demolisher right at this position and to knock the pipe out. Okay. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if you stand right there. This is mainly his fault. This is 100% Foreman's fault. He shouldn't have been staying there in the first place, knowing full well this guy was planning to swing the hammer in this direction. What a weirdo. You have seen his body. It would be a shame if it got out of that the man who was an inspiration to the world was just another junkie, like one of those homeless deadbeats. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, but there are those who might. I suggest you talk to the commissioner. Ooh. That sounds ominous. During a construction yard accident, the body of this was found in the this, afflicted by a strange condition that police named the this. Oh, there's an affliction here. So Luke Brown was the one we found in the pipe. So we'll put this out. I don't think I have any of these words either, so we're going to leave them blank for now. Which leads to the last one. Look at that handsome face and that he's like so reluctant to talk. Hi, everybody. I love my job. Newsflash. The sudden announcement of a sinister cult. Oh, great. We're back to cults again. Oh, look, there's Sampson and Worth. It's all right. Apparently the 9th District needs help, so I've been promoted to homicide lead there. Besides, if this is some drug cult thing, it's definitely out of my wheelhouse. Interesting. Roy, get to Sebastian's office immediately and bring these case files of yours. Possum 13, Beetle 4, Cougar 9. Oh, good. Case files codenamed. That's going to help me. What the hell, Roy? I thought you called this conference. What is old Seb blathering about up there in the podium? Are you off the case? What's a bloody demonic drug cult expert? Never heard of it. Okay. So they're linking all these instances or scenarios to some kind of cult, drug cult. Oh God. Okay, that's a lot of words. Is the family going to press charges against the municipality? I'm thankful for our police force. It is one of the few corruption-free institutions we have. As the commissioner said, the death was a tragic accident. Why did the police call the cause of all these homeless deaths the Red Curse? Oh, we got the name. Is there really a demon-worshipping cult? It's just shorthand. We strongly believe the deaths are linked to a demon-worshipping drug cult, and we plan to involve experts from out of state. Are you considering any explanations other than a connection to drugs? For instance, a deliberate assassination through telepathy? We deal with crime, sir, not fantasy. Next question, please. Oh, you could tell the last game, it was half fantasy. It was about an artifact that has magical powers. We could call that part fantasy. All right. What's this? During the conference, blank claimed. So we know this guy's Sebastian. Gotta put him there. The case blank was a blank. The case blank has a strong blank. Okay. Yeah, don't know any of this yet. I'm going to leave them blank for now. Like I said, I did solve this in the demo, but bad memory. I appreciate you joining me, Jack. It's nice to see a familiar face. These vultures are after Father's reputation. I convinced the police to release his body today, so we could start preparing for the funeral. Unfortunately, it will have to be a closed casket ceremony. The fall has disfigured his face. Interesting. To the rest of the executive team, I appreciate the offers to take time off to mourn, but we must prove that the International Knowledge Foundation can function without its creator. Therefore, I will continue leading it. All Foundation products listed below should proceed uninterrupted. Third World Light, Wisdom Integrated, blah, 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 blah. Rare Talent Fund. Oh, that name came up again. COEN. Interesting. I know we haven't been close lately, but I had to come and support my cousin. Don't worry about the closed casket thing. Your father was the greatest scientist of the modern age, and I assure you, his legacy will live on. I haven't been dealing with names yet. Let's see. We got Roy Sampson here and Ian Worth. Oh, we haven't touched Sebastian yet. That's why his name's not up here. There we go. Those are the 2 topics we wanted to cover today. I can offer you 5 minutes for a couple of questions now. Press conference. They expect updates on the high-profile case and the string of bum deaths. Oh, so there's more than one death connected to bums, I guess. This guy's name is Jack. Jack! All right, so now we can go into Bill. Oh my goodness. I see that they are all perfectly dead. Cause of death. Hemorrhage. Unknown. Connected to Cougar 9. Nope. Brain not computing. Well, there's Cougar 9. No idea what that means. Blunt trauma to the back of the head. Asphyxiation with a rope. Suicide? Oh, that's C. So this is C. This one is A. Asphyxiation. Oh, this one's definitely D. Oh, it even has their case files here. Beetle 4. Tiger 98. Gecko 71. What did they say was connected to Cougar 9? The C, A, D. So this is B. So Beetle 4 is connected to Cougar 9. I recognize that. I recognize that wound. And let me go back out. Is everything searched here? Yes. Let's look at that. Oh, goodness. Why is it in here? Victim. This is a picture of blank blank from the case blank. His body lies on table blank. His death is linked to the blank blank. Yeah, same wound. Same wound right here. So this is, I got wrong thing. I'm going to just fill it out slightly here. B. His death is linked to the blank blank. Still no clue. All right, let's look at other things. Oh, that's a lot of words. Case name, oh, Cougar 9. Red Curse cases open July 11th, led by Roy Sampson. First victim, Luke Brown. So Luke Brown is Cougar 9. Potential witness or suspects, Benny Crystal and Hunter Wolf. Okay. Luke. Oh. Please stop doing that, video game. I'm trying to read. Case name, Possum 13. Okay. Small canal case, opened December 1st, 1977. Homeless individual, alias Dirty Brown. So Possum 13. Found in a container at the old docks on Stockyard Street. Cause of death unknown, but clearly connected to Cougar 9. Okay. Dear Mr. Walsh, congratulations on becoming Wisdom Interconnected's newest board member. Our next board meeting is in June, after which you will receive a biannual remuneration. Meanwhile, please accept the latest Dock 2 computing machine as a token of our appreciation. So Sebastian got bought? Mr. Walsh. That is his last name. Oop. Put that there. Still don't know this person, still don't know the last name of that one. All right, got everything. Oh, Isaac Nowak. World famous scientist and philanthropist. Redacted! Living relatives, Elizabeth Nowak, Adam Nowak, Jack Nowak, nephew. Oh, all right, so we got the names. We already know who, he already gave away that, you know, this is her father. So this is the wrong thing again. So this is Elizabeth Nowak. And this is Jack Nowak. Excellent. Excellent. So it's this guy. Because of the mark. I remember the mark on his neck. So body of Isaac Nowak. Body lies on table B. His death is linked to the blank blank. I'm going to make... I don't know if it was already revealed, but I think I'm going to make a guess here. Red curse. Ooh. He's not Cougar 9. I don't think he's Cougar 9. What was him? Beetle 4. That was the word. Beetle 4. There it is. That's done. Let's see if we can solve it here. Sebastian Walsh, right? Yeah. God, I gotta look at this name here. So the case was a blank. I'm gonna say Beetle 4 was a tragic accident because that's what Elizabeth said. It was a tragic accident. The case blank has a strong blank. So this must be about Luke Brown. What was Luke Brown? Cougar 9? Has a strong... I guess it wouldn't be strong red curse, right? No. But he did talk about drugs. So drug connection. I think, right? Yep. So with that... we can go ahead and try to fill out the rest of this. I'm not sure if I need all these here, but... no, I don't need this. I just need... God damn it. Words. I just need words. Give me the words. All right. New Wales Police scheduled a press conference to announce that blank blank had been a victim of the blank blank. Victim of the red... this must be red curse, right? Red curse. So they're talking about Luke Brown. Oh, right. Duh. Because it just mentioned... they mentioned it. High profile case, which is Luke Brown, right? Before the conference, blank blank, blank blank blank, a blank blank, and a computer. Okay, so the computer was given to Walsh. So Sebastian Walsh. A blank blank and a computer. I think they mentioned that up here. Sorry, I have to like move everything around. Newest board member. So he was given a board position and a computer. So he was offered. Who offered it? Okay, so it said wisdom interconnected, right? Let's get back out. This is probably one of the downsides to this game, just having to move everything around so that you can actually see everything, but I want to keep the words up. Yep, there it is. CEO Elizabeth Newark. She would Nowak. She would be the only person to be able to offer him a board position. So Elizabeth Nowak. As a result, during the conference, blank blank declared that blank blank had been a victim of a tragic accident. So this is either Elizabeth or Sebastian. I'm going to say that. And then Isaac Nowak. Incorrect. Huh. Let me get Sebastian in this. Sebastian Walsh? All right. Let's see. Could it be this? Yeah. One of the best things you could do if you want to brute force it, since you know it's two or fewer, if you were to like to switch words around, then you'll be able to like go through the names like this, which is not the best thing. So it's not Luke Brown. Is it? No. Oh, really? I thought it was going to be. Oh, and I thought they were going to hide the fact that he had the red curse. I thought that was the idea. So Isaac Nowak, right? I guess he was a high-profile case since he had a, you know, an executive position before Elizabeth took over. So that makes sense. The day the conference. Oh my God! Look at that. The day the conference was announced, Elizabeth Nowak visited the police commissioner, Sebastian Walsh, and offered him a lucrative board position with one of the foundations she led. In exchange, she wanted him to hide facts about her father's death. Sebastian accepted the proposal. He swiftly promoted Roy Sampson to another position and took over the conference announcements. Oh, so Roy Sampson worked on the case. Which means Sampson is the likely person to know outside of Sebastian Walsh and Elizabeth Nowak. I'm not certain if that is going to go well for Roy. If they want to hide the information, we'll see. Exit. Summary of evidence. To Roy Sampson, December 6th. Beetle 4 had the same affliction as Cougar 9. Strong. Beetle 4 and Cougar 9 had the same cause of death. Weak. I don't know what this means. Foreign substance present. 0, 0. Oh. Foreign substance present? None. They didn't find any evidence. Oh, right, because it's, you know, the Sebastian is probably hiding it. He's covering it up. Cougar 9 notes. Notable places. Benny's Place. Drug pushing office. 3 warehouses in the old docks. Thorpe warehouse. Would not let us in without a warrant. Old warehouse. Decommissioned in 1950. Homeless congregate there. Steelside warehouse. 45C stockyard. Oh yeah, Isaac was going to this, right? 45C stockyard. I remember that note. Completely empty with evidence of recent cleaning. Yeah, it makes sense. Benny Crystal. Claims he hardly knew Luke Brown and they were not friendly. Advised contacting Hunter Wolf, who has a workshop in Steelside warehouse and offers odd jobs to people like Luke. Was unable to find this person. No traces in the Steelside warehouse or anywhere else in the docks. All right, so that's very suspicious. Okay, so now we can fill this all out. Afflicted by the strange condition that police named the Red Curse. I'm going to go down here. After being contacted by someone, blank blank worried that everyone would think blank blank had been a blank blank. My notifications went off. I thought I turned those off. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, right? Because she's trying to hide everything. Elizabeth Nowak worried that everyone would think Isaac Nowak had been I wouldn't say red curse, but I would say drug user. I don't think cult member ever came up. A few days later, blank blank offered to blank fund his tuition in exchange for confidentiality. I'm going to say Elizabeth again. Isaac Nowak had been affected by I'm going to say red curse. Because obviously the Bagman family would have seen his eyes. Hours before the conference, blank blank was offered a similar deal and took it. Sebastian Walsh. However, the laboratory investigation found blank blank that either blank blank victim had been a blank blank. Okay, that found zero evidence that either blank blank victim had been a blank blank. Red curse victim? Because they're both red curses. Drug. Oh yeah, drug user because no substances, right? Awesome. Wow, I'm so good at this. Even though I already went through this in the demo. Shortly before his death, Isaac Nowak went to meet someone at the steel side, because that was 45C. A few days later, someone connected to the steel side warehouse provoked blank into bribing blank, who stopped the investigation into blank's death. Okay. Thank you for all those blanks. Provoked Elizabeth into bribing Sebastian? Oh, okay, cool. I did it. I'm so smart. Me smart. I can take this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 so for it and call yourself lucky. Oh. Now, for those who have never seen the last game, this is the golden idol. Obviously, because it's gold. So it's been up on a shelf for apparently years, never moved a single inch. It should have been covered in more dust and cobwebs like this, but I guess it was pretty well preserved. So 200 years. This is the 200 years thing, right? All right. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this video right here. Thank you so much for experiencing this with me and joining me in solving these mysteries, even though this was basically just a refresher for me. But from here on out, I believe with the exception of the first scenario in this chapter, everything else is going to be unknown territory. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens next in the next video. Until then, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to see any other gameplay that I do on this channel, especially the Case of the Golden Idol video playthrough, then go ahead and subscribe as well to the channel. It'll help this channel grow and I would greatly appreciate it. Until then, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.